Good day everyone, this is Julian from Group 1 of Design 1, and today we're gonna talk about architecture as an art, science, and context. So without further ado, let's start. First, let's define what is an architectural design. So it is a process of designing and planning. Involves, of course, the planning of structures, that considers the aesthetics and its functionality. So let's go on to the art in architecture. So when we say art in architecture, this refers to the aesthetic features, the beauty, the pleasing and harmonious image of the structure and its symbolism. So how can we say when the building is more of an art than science or its context? So in art and architecture, this refers to the artistic elements that is being considered or featured in a structure. So here are its examples. The first is the foundation of Louis Vuitton, which is located in Paris, France, and it is designed by architect Frank Gehry. So it is constructed in 2014, and it is according to its architect, it is an assembly of blocks referred as an ice block. So as we can see in the image provided, we can see how the architect played with the artistic elements such as its form, its values, its color, the artistic elements and principles that is being presented in this specific structure or building. So it is made up of 12 huge glass facades, and it according to sources, it takes its inspiration, or it is inspired from the long tradition of the glass buildings. One of its examples are such as the Grand Palais located also in Paris. So here is another example, which is the Qatar National Museum. So the Qatar National Museum is completed or constructed in 2019, and it is designed by architect Jean Nouvel. It is inspired by the desert rose crystal. So it is some kind of a mineral rock that could be found in Qatar. So the National Museum of Qatar is home to a multitude of archaeological and heritage objects. So it houses the culture and preserved culture and traditions of Qatar in physical form. So if we analyze the building, we could see that the structure is, it's it is painted beige, or the materials are colored beige. So you can see the how art is being presented in this structure. So if you search for the desert rose crystal, so that's how it's actually look. It's like a rock that has it's like a mangled rock, or a lacerated rock, and it looks exactly like this structure, before it comes into transition. So let's go on to the next, which is the science and architecture. So it involves the engineering principles, the technologies that are being incorporated or being considered in creating or designing the structure. It also includes the innovative construction techniques and the properties of materials that are being used that could affect the structure of the building, and then the sustainable design practices that were implied during the creation of this. And let's go on to its example. So the first is the Saint George Pompidou, which is located in Paris, France, completed in 1997, and it is designed by architect Renzo Piano and Richard Rother. So as we can see, this structure is actually one of my favorite, personal favorite famous buildings, because as we could see how some of the engineering technique were being implied in creating in this design, or in creating this structure. We can see that if you look at it, so you will see how it is being constructed. The inside is empty, since most of its elements are being placed on the exterior part, such as its function, such as its escalators and some of its all of its services are being placed on the exterior part of the structure in order to maximize the space, because this is a museum, and museum requires a lot of space for exhibits and etc. So this, as you can see in the building's facades or its elevations, you can see a lot of tubes. It has a color codes, you could see a blue, a yellow, a green, and then a red. But it's not there for only for its aesthetics. It's there because it serves a function in which yellow is for electricity, the green is for the water circuits and the plumbing, the red is for the circulation elements, in which are the one I mentioned earlier, the escalators, and then the safety devices such as the fire extinguishers, and of course the blue for its air conditioning, and then airflows. And this, as I mentioned, this building houses a museum and office. So yep, that's how the engineering the construction of this building includes its engineering. It's more of a science, because how the function is being implied in this structure. So the next is one of my personal favorite structures, which I could say our own because it is located in the Philippines, the San Miguel headquarters, which is located in Mandaluyong, Philippines, in the Metro Manila. So it is designed by the Manyosa brothers and landscape architect IP Santos. It was completed in 1984, and as you can see, it features green Filipino green architecture. It is a brutalist style, which is a concrete with mixture of eco-friendly features. So yeah, you could see it in